So now the Oilers, nearly 2 years later, get a look at the Jackets. Usually good tonic for Edmonton. They've beaten them 4 straight times. Draisaitl through the neutral zone. A little behind Nugent-Hopkins. And cleared by Bjorkstrand, 2-on-1 for the Jackets. Texier cuts in, dishes, and a quick shot right into the pads of Stuart Skinner. The right-hand side. Put the brakes on. Nugent-Hopkins hovering close by. Whistles a cross-ice feed. Nurse a shot, and that might have clipped the goalpost. Rebound came back to Nurse. Nugent-Hopkins and Draisaitl alongside. Early on, Columbus winning games with this kind of attack. Maybe a 3-on-1. Max Domi loading up, dishing one-timer to stop made by Stuart Skinner with Werenski busting down the slot. Haven't gotten that first goal. The Oilers are 9-0 when they score first, but the 9 times are the fewest in the league, and McDavid rings one off the post with a backhander off the draw, won by Leon Draisaitl. Power play has cooled off lately, 3 for its last 25. Nugent-Hopkins wires it out. Barry gets it back from McDavid. Draisaitl. Barry calls for it. One-timer wide. Rebound. Puljujarvi scores. And Edmonton takes the lead for the first time since December the 1st. Puljujarvi's got 9, and it's 1-0 Oilers.
Have to have a shooting mentality for the Blue Jackets. They're taking away that cross-seam pass. A 2-1 formation where the 2 guys up high are looking for those cross-seam passes, not allowing one-timers, so it has to come from the point. That's exactly what happens for Barry. He gets it there, and a hard carry him off the boards, but watch Puljujarvi.
Game off to McDavid. Draisaitl and Barry the helpers on the first power play goal. There's a shot Nugent-Hopkins, and that was blocked aside. Nugent-Hopkins didn't get what he wanted on that shot. Whistled across ice, McDavid back to Nugent-Hopkins in front, shot dome. Puljujarvi's got a pair of power play goals, and Edmonton up by a deuce. 6 goals in their last 5 games, and they have 2 in succession here, and 1 on the 5-on-3, 1 on this power play. Talk about snapping a puck around. That pass right there by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins set it all in motion. You find that first seam pass through the formation. Just a great job right there by McDavid. Do they call that area the nape? Is that the nape of your neck? The back of your neck? I feel like my mom used that term. You seem befuddled.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard that too.
Here's Perlini, a shot and a save. Rebound, tucked home, and that's Derek Ryan's first goal since game 2. Edmonton 3, Columbus 0.
And Brendan Perlini goes down, scores a couple goals in Bakersfield. The American Hockey League, I had a little chat with him this morning. He said this is how it goes sometimes. A little confidence, a shooting mentality. He had 5 shots in the last game he played, a 2-1 loss. But you know what? He gets it to the net. Hard shot isn't handled by Merzlikins, and for Derek Ryan, funnel yourself to an area, and he just jams in a rebound.
And now Bean will send it tipped off the glass, a cross-check on Jenner, and that's going to be called. Texier finds Bean, a shot tipped on net, saves Skinner, rebound, and Texier had it blocked, and now Columbus will go on the power play. Jenner, and finally Texier able to hack it out of there. Bjorkstrand on the move, wrist shot, then blistered off the blocker of Skinner, recovered by Werenski.
And now it's about getting the results.
McDavid snatches the clearing effort from Merzlikins, and a quick shot wired on net by Jesse Puljujarvi. Still looking for that first NHL hat trick. McDavid and Draisaitl each with power play assists, lifting them to 46 points, tied with Alex Ovechkin for the league lead. There's a shot off the rush. Robinson and a save. Skinner. And again, he's been as poised as can be on those rush chances for Columbus. Snap at the Voracek. Shot blocked by Keith. Werenski. Chinikov. Trying to go inside. Firing Bjorkstrand. That one off the left pad of Skinner. Voracek. Shot handled. Again, Skinner. Square to the shooter. Jackets have evened up the shot clock. But Edmonton still in front. McDavid circling. Centering! And Puljujarvi had one that stopped by Merzlikins and sailed out of play. 12:40 to go in the second. Threw it in front, only to see McDavid take it away. Puljujarvi looked up ice and found McDavid. Play is onside. McDavid's in and denied. What a play by Connor McDavid as he crashes into the net.
Up, down, 5-hole. He would have had a lot of options. Heads up play by Merzlikins.
McDavid wired one right off the blocker, off the draw. Keeps it on his stick and drops for Nurse. McDavid. Back to Nurse. Nugent Hopkins. McDavid. Shot. Stop. Merzlikins. Rebound. Puljujarvi. And the Oilers skating 5-on-5 have Kyle Turris looking for Fogle. That was jammed the other way by Bayreuther, and now Bjorkstrand. Change of pace. Shot off the outside of the post, but he made the stop on Puljujarvi. Gus Nyquist heading to the net. Centers. Reshot it, and that might have gone off both posts. Kassian didn't get it out. Bouchard will. Briefly stumbles. Might have been stick check there by Roslovic. Over to Kassian, who fired, denied. Rebound, score! Brendan Perlini. There's his first as an Oiler to go along with an assist earlier in this hockey game, 4-0.
But watch this move by Evan Bouchard. I think if he goes down here, it's a penalty. But he stays up, he skates, he waits. Perfect pass to Kassian. And that sharp angle shot goes off the chest of Merzlikins, pops right through the slot. Derek Ryan funneling there, takes 2 Columbus Blue Jackets with him. And for Brendan Perlini, he's had the shooting mentality since he's been recalled from Bakersfield. Had a couple good chances, rang the bar earlier in the game, and this one, he puts home. The Perlini goal was, again, one of those shots that goes off of him and just funneling pucks to the net with traffic. I don't really think any of them were bad goals.
Domi in front, and a shot blocked by Tyson Barrie. Dropped off one more time. Puljujarvi shot off the pad. And Lagesson had it blocked. He was in tight. McDavid swooping, shooting, and a save made. Korpisalo. Sillinger pulls the draw back for Werenski. Shot, handcuffed, and then flipped home by Gus Nyquist. And Stuart Skinner's bid for his first NHL shutout is over.
And you look at this face-off, just a nice job to kick it back by Cole Sillinger. And I think he gets a piece of it en route to the net, knocks it down, and that's why Stuart Skinner couldn't handle it, goes off the shoulder. And follow the bouncing puck, just a good job by Nyquist. Watch this wrister from the blue line, right there, tipped. And quick hands, and
Skinner, in his last start for Bakersfield, pitched the shutout. McDavid off the rush, a shot, tried to squeeze it 5-hole, and a save made by Korpisalo. Yamamoto frustrated by a poke check from Gavrikov. And here's Corrali on the counter. Waiting for a trailer. Werenski holds the zone, cuts inside, wrist shot, save, rebound, score! Danforth able to shovel it home, and the Jackets still have life at 4-2.
There's the post by Jake Bean, the wrister through the traffic, and then Werenski with a nice move here through 2 Oilers to get that to the middle. And watch how he releases this out in front of his body. Not a whole lot of back take on that shot. And
centers, Texier, Voracek for the point. That was booted wide by Bouchard. And now Puljujarvi with the empty, unable to lift it out at first, and then finds a wide open Warren Fogle. He'll tap it home, and he's off the schneid.
It's first goal for Perlini. Derek Ryan hasn't scored in a long time. And same thing with Warren Fogle. Great play by Puljujarvi just to stay with this. Knocks it down with the body and just kind of jams it into the middle. Fogle has to fight off the check to get to it and put it in right there. Good defensive play. The diving play to get it up to Fogle on the stride, and one-handedly taps it as Werenski.
Second win of the month for the Oilers and their fans. A raucous ovation as the horn goes, and Stuart Skinner, 36 saves.